So what exactly does daily life look like in Egypt? Join me as we explore the bustling streets, homes, schools, and workplaces that reveal the true heartbeat of this ancient land. That first moment in Cairo stays with you forever. The scent of cardamom coffee mixing with car exhaust, the call to prayer echoing from competing mosques, the constant hum of a city that never truly sleeps. This is where our story begins. Schedules are a Western construct, and here they are often treated as mere suggestions. When someone says, "See you soon," it could mean in an hour or 3. 5 minutes often stretches to 30. At first, this frustrated me until I realized, in a culture that values relationships over schedules, this flexibility makes perfect sense. You wouldn't be an Egyptian without understanding the art of communication. That cheerful yes you hear might actually mean maybe. The phrase inshallah often signals a polite no. Learned this the hard way after waiting hours for a repairman who'd enthusiastically promised to come right away. Once you step outside, street life becomes your university. Vendors call out prices, children play between parked cars, and everyone negotiates public space with a mix of politeness and assertiveness. And the traffic. Oh, the traffic. Lanes are mere suggestions. Horns communicate entire sentences, and crossing the street becomes a test of courage. My first attempt took 15 minutes of hesitation before a grandmother took pity and escorted me across. Food is a central part of daily life, from the flavorful chaos of full madams for breakfast to late-night kashari feasts. Egyptians take their cuisine seriously. Street food stands become regular stops where a few pounds get you a mountain of deliciousness. Though I did learn to watch where the vendor washed the dishes before diving in. The climate shapes everything. Summers turn the city into an oven with temperatures hitting 45 degrees Celsius. Air conditioning becomes precious, and power cuts lead to some very creative solutions. I've seen entire families move their furniture onto rooftops to sleep under the stars. Community ties run deep. Neighbors know each other by name. Shopkeepers remember regulars' orders. And there's always time for tea with friends. This social fabric creates a warmth that balances the chaos of urban life. Venture into more residential areas, and you'll find charming balconies overflowing with geraniums. A symbol of the warmth and hospitality that greet you inside Egyptian homes. The economic realities of Egypt manifest themselves in stark contrasts. In wealthy neighborhoods, cafes serve artisanal coffee for $10 a cup just blocks away. Families make do with far less. You'll see the well-dressed student share a taxi with 5 others to save fares, or luxury cars navigating streets where children play. These juxtapositions serve as a constant reminder of the inequalities that shape daily life. Cultural traditions remain strong despite modernization. But Friday family lunches, Ramadan night markets, and the elaborate wedding celebrations that block entire streets. These rituals connect modern Egyptians to generations past in beautiful, tangible ways. The workday follows its own rhythm. Government offices might open late and close early, while small shops stay open until midnight. The famous Egyptian bureaucracy requires patience. I once spent 3 hours waiting for a stamp that should have taken minutes. This inefficiency permeates many aspects of daily life, from utility connections to bank transactions, but it also breeds a certain resourcefulness among Egyptians. They understand that nothing happens overnight, so they plan ahead and make do with whatever resources they have. Public transportation is an adventure, from the crowded metro, where separate women's cars provide a welcome respite, to the microbuses that somehow fit 15 people in a 9-seater vehicle. Each ride becomes a story worth telling. The price of transport is a few Egyptian pounds, a small cost for an unforgettable experience. Education is highly valued. You'll see children in crisp uniforms walking miles to school or studying in cafes because home is too noisy. This dedication is admirable given that many schools struggle with overcrowding and limited resources. The passion for learning shines through in both students and teachers. Healthcare presents difficult choices. While premium hospitals serve those who can pay, public clinics face chronic shortages. Many Egyptians rely on a mix of modern medicine and traditional remedies passed down through families. Despite the challenges, the warmth and kindness of healthcare providers never waver. Technology adoption has been rapid, yet uneven. Smartphones are everywhere, but infrastructure struggles to keep up. Internet speeds vary wildly, and power fluctuations make working from home an exercise in adaptability. Despite these obstacles, Egyptians have a remarkable ability to adapt and innovate. They make the best of the resources they have and rarely let challenges stand in their way. The Nile remains the lifeblood of the country. At dusk, families gather along its banks to escape cramped apartments. Fishermen cast their nets as they have for millennia, while party boats blast pop music for wealthy revelers. No matter the season, the Nile's presence is felt and cherished. Religion permeates daily life in subtle ways. The call to prayer provides structure to the day. While Christian churches and mosques often stand side by side, this coexistence, though sometimes tense, mostly manifests in mutual respect and tolerance. The beauty of Cairo's mosques and churches stand not just as places of worship, but as testaments to Egypt's rich history. Seasonal changes bring dramatic shifts. The Khamsin winds coat everything in fine sand, while winter rains bring the city to a standstill. Each season has its rituals and preparations. The elderly are respected and often play an active role in daily life. Of sitting in Owaze, they'll tell you about a Cairo of trams and opera houses, of revolutions and rebuilding. Their perspectives bridge the past and present. Youth culture thrives in surprising spaces. Underground music scenes, parkour groups repurposing urban landscapes, and fashionistas blending traditional and modern styles. This creativity emerging from challenging circumstances is inspiring. Daily life in Egypt is a kaleidoscope of experiences. It's a place where ancient traditions meet modern challenges, where chaos and community intertwine, where the warmth of humanity shines through the hardships. As you walk the streets of Cairo, you're not just a tourist. You're a witness to a civilization that has endured for thousands of years. You see the resilience of the Egyptian people in every smile, every handshake, every act of kindness. If you think daily life in Cairo is chaotic, wait till you experience a wedding celebration. Picture this: the entire street is shut down. Men dance with white cloths billowing in the air, while women in vibrant dresses form conga lines that snake through the crowd. A group of belly dancers captivates onlookers. And above it all, a giant speaker system pumps out Arabic pop music that mixes seamlessly with the sounds of laughter and chatter. It's a sensory feast where the boundaries between observer and participant blur. And then there are the funerals. They're somber affairs marked by the rhythmic chanting of mourners and the mournful beating of chests. It's a deeply moving display of grief and solidarity. But perhaps the most quintessential daily life experience is simply getting a taxi downtown. Ah, the Egyptian taxi. The driver picks you up, throws in a friendly hello, and then suddenly swerves into the next lane. You hug the door handle as he weaves through traffic with a skill that can only be honed through years of practice. The streets become a game of high-speed bumper cars, but somehow everyone stays remarkably calm. Taxi driver's face breaks into a wide grin, points to a building and shouts, "Here you go, Mr. Google." And then with a wink, he adds, "Next time, same place, same time, maybe." In that moment, I knew that in Cairo, the journey is just as important as the destination. After spending weeks exploring Cairo, the question isn't just what is daily life like in Egypt, it's how can I become a part of it? As I walked the bustling streets, sat in cozy cafes, and haggled at vibrant markets, I realized that Egypt wasn't just a place I was visiting, it was a feeling I was experiencing. It was a symphony of sights, sounds, and sensations that played on repeat, composing a melody that resonated deep within me. My time in Egypt was more than just a trip. It was a crash course in living life on a different beat, a rhythm that was slower, more deliberate, and infused with an unbridled joy that was contagious. It was a lesson in finding beauty in the chaos and meaning in the everyday. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up. Your support helps us continue sharing captivating stories and educational content. Thanks for watching.